Hi everybody, welcome back to our YouTube channel. I hope you enjoyed our last few videos.
Yeah.
This one tonight is going to be our top 5 self-care tips.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay. I don't know why I was shouting there.
I don't know. Asking my opinion, is it? I don't know. Yeah, I think it is. Last time
Feel free to put in any time.
Yeah, no problem.
Would you like to start?
No. Oh, yeah. No, you start. I didn't mean to say no, but I'd rather you start.
Okay, I'm gonna start. Okay.
No?
I'm gonna start this. Favorite music playlist. So actually Grace has been on the other end of this playlist.
Because it's like play the playlist 24/7.
Goal tonight. My first self-care tip is make a playlist. So I have different playlists for different moods that I'm in.
Yeah.
I just find music really calms and relaxing because like I have here like, so sometimes I just want an uplifting playlist, so I will play a lot of Queen, Foo Fighters. Like I love 80s music, especially 80s rock music, or I like rock music in general, so anything rock based basically, like I will listen to it, and I find it really lifts my mood. But then if I want to relax, I listen to like 80s soft rock. It is soft rock, it's not like heavy metal, but what's so funny?
What was the song that you played over and over when I was in my room? Some songs here. Sometimes
it was Blur.
Literally, like so we have different tastes in music.
It was Blur Tender. Like
it was irritating.
I actually will insert it into this video
Well,
a little snippet if we're allowed,
listen.
or maybe we might have to tag it underneath maybe. Yeah, I mean I like that kind of, I don't know. Yeah, I really like Blur. I like Ben Howard. I listen to Queen, like I said. But yeah, I like those kind of songs. But then my latest song I love is Hysteria. Yeah, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. By Def Leppard. So like you wouldn't know what I'd be listening to. I think music therapy is really, really important, and I think we don't use it enough. For self-care, to lift our mood, I even find like if I have a gym playlist, I will work harder in the gym if I'm listening to this playlist. Yeah. Because it like gets me going more, or you know, whatever. Yeah. I have an
enjoy it more.
You do enjoy it more because it actually makes you work harder, I think.
Yeah,
you enjoy it more, yeah, because I'm very noise sensitive and like music aware. Like I'll always hear if there's music in the background that nobody else will hear. I think it's probably because I am really big into music. So I'm always aware of what's playing in the background if I'm in a restaurant, like if I'm in the gym. So I carry music with me nearly all the time. I love my Beats earphones because they cancel out any noise. So I find I can just reconnect with myself and it just makes me relax. So for self-care, I do listen to music an awful lot. I carry music around with me. I bring my earphones because I think it's really, really important. Yeah. Also, if I'm sitting down to do something like read or draw or relax or journal, I have an Amie Inspire playlist because it just gets me into a relaxed kind of deep thinking mode. So I find yeah, basically what I'm trying is music therapy. I think is really, really important for self-care.
Yeah, no, it's really true, because I was only thinking even last week I think I was listening to some music, and I don't put it on as much as I used to.
No.
And I felt really good, and I was like, oh my god, I should totally play more music way more often, because I used to do it a lot more.
It's probably when you heard the Tender song.
No, that was a good few weeks
ago. Felt great.
That's been my, yeah, literally lost my mind that night. But anyway, I made it through. I'm still here.
So dramatic.
I knew you were enjoying it so much. I didn't want to say anything. Yeah.
I tend to find one song, like a Def Leppard song, and then like literally like keep playing it like 24/7. Yeah, until I get sick of it and move on to the next one. So, do you want to say your...
So my first self-care tip was, I put it under prayer, meditation, stillness, or just quiet time. Because I know it's really important to me, definitely, to create some sort of space where I can have like quiet time, still time, whatever it is. And sometimes I might go from like, sometimes I just want to like sit there and meditate and like be totally quiet and just be put on some music. Some nights I might want to like say some little prayers, or sometimes I might literally just have quiet time. But I think it's important, and it doesn't matter how, it doesn't have to be long. It really doesn't have to be long, but I think it's really important for like your mental health to just have a space where like just let everything like settle. Like it
helps you just switch off from everything that's going on around you, because as humans now we're constantly surrounded by noise, we're constantly surrounded by things going off, our phone going off, being on call all the time. So I think it's just closing the door and just having quiet time like we're meant to
and
have.
I think a lot of people are afraid of that time.
Yeah, they are.
Like I think because we're so like, I don't know, is it alert? Is that alert? Our senses, are totally like switched on all the time from like everything that you're saying, that we actually are afraid sometimes to like go into a room, close our door, and just have complete quiet and just sit there for a few minutes, because our brains are like still on alert mode and they're like bing 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 bing, and then people like try to sit quiet and their brains keep going, so they just get up and be like, I can't do this. Where actually if you fight through that and you actually sit with that and keep, you know, coming back to yourself. Some people use their breath, some people use a word to concentrate, some people concentrate on the noises like outside or around them. And if you keep coming back to that and fight through that, eventually like you'll enjoy it so much that you'll want to keep doing it for longer and longer. So basically you can call it meditation, you can call it prayer time if you want to set intentions, you can call it just quiet time, breath time, whatever it is. But I think it's actually underestimated in like really good self-care, that like I think if you have one of these little daily practices, it can really make a big difference.
Yeah, totally agree. I get very kind of the feeling of, sorry, I'm like moving around here, I totally get the feeling of overwhelm sometimes, and I think it's really good for that, because it's easy to get overwhelmed now with so much going on and we're always so busy. So yeah, I think it's a great. And
you'll be surprised that when you actually stop when you actually take the time and stop, what's actually going on in your head. You're like, oh my god, like you'll think of things. I often think of it like it's like organizing the space in your head. So it's like you're like putting away the mess, like you're like putting everything back up in its place, and you're sorting things out that maybe you were confused about during the week, or you maybe had like an argument with someone, and you're just kind of like, you know, like solving things in your head, and then it like solves everything else around you. I don't know, because
you're allowing yourself the space and time to do that.
For things to just,
which we don't do. Like we just literally on phone, in bed on the phone, and then going to sleep, and then you're actually not getting. So that's a really good one. I like that analogy that you used.
It's like tidying up in your head.
I love that. I'll be like, I'll be Justin.
Or Justin and all,
I'll do a little bit of everything. I love cleaning. So like my next one, that's really good tip. Brilliant, really good. I have clean your room here, and people mightn't agree with me about this being a self-care tip, but for me, I'm just talking about me personally, my self-care part of that is definitely cleaning. And especially my room. I have a thing about my room being super clean and super tidy. It wasn't always this way as a teenager. I don't know what was wrong with me, but anyway,
I think it's only when you start to do it and you realize how good it feels, it's like with anything, with like, you know, like healthy and all that kind of stuff. It's only when you see how good it feels. Yeah,
it takes time, but then you're like, oh yeah, God, no, I love it.
Couldn't go back to the way then, like of like messiness.
No, and as a teenager, it was because I was just out all the time. But I have more time at home now.
I've always been organised. I wonder why. Never going out.
I'm never at home. I'm like, no, Grace calls me the socialite, because I'm actually never ever at home.
And I'm the hermit.
The hermit and the socialite.
Socialite and the hermit. Yeah.
Then we thought maybe it wouldn't be fair calling Grace a hermit.
Yeah, maybe not. Well, it wouldn't be fair, but who's gonna watch the Socialite and the Hermit?
Maybe it would be great. But yeah, so basically the point I'm trying to make is being organised in your room, making your bed, little things like that are self-care for me. It doesn't mean that you spend like 8 hours a day cleaning your room. It's just getting up, having your room organised so it's easy to find clothes, it's easy to find what you're looking for. So it's less stressful. To me, that's self-care, because if you get up in the morning, now I find I have more time to relax in my room, light a candle, lie on my bed. It's like a place of peace and quiet. So for me, that's major self-care. It allows me to have more self-care because I keep my room neat and tidy and clean. So for me, it's being organised and making your bed.
Oh yeah, it's just a little thing
every morning.
It actually leads right on to my next one that I was going to say was get organised, because I think it's so important for, like Amy said, self-care. Because when I know when I'm like, you underestimate. Like I'm an organised freak in some ways, and I'm very organised.
You're very organised,
but
more than me.
Because for myself, I have to live that way, or I have to be that way, because I know if I amn't organised, or if I'm that, it totally stresses me out, and I just can't deal. So I like have little systems of, like, you know, little systems for like the kitchen, the bedroom, everything, and just, you know, your day, like in a routine, like on this day, like you might like do this around the house, or we'll hoover every second day, and then we'll, you know, put out the bins, and you know what I mean, like it's just
it also takes less time doing it that way,
because we're doing little bits all the time. When you have a system, you'll actually, that's what we were saying, like we've literally, I think we really found a system for ourselves, and we're literally like, oh my god, we've got so much time,
more time than ever, more relaxed time, more self-care
relaxed
time,
so you actually because I know sometimes you might have everything's a mess, you're like, oh, you can get ignore the thoughts of it, but then once you do it, you actually have more time.
Yeah, and more headspace time.
More headspace, yeah.
So I think that's like a really, really major one, is for both of us.
Yeah.
Okay, my next one is to be alone in nature. I love being outside. I think like it's just really grounding. You do too. I'm just real outdoorsy guy, and I wasn't like when I was younger. I really wasn't, but then I soon realised the benefits. Like, I remember last year, myself and Grace, one of the days we got into the sea in Skerries.
Oh yeah,
where close to where we live, and swam, and it was one of the most like invigorating, uplifting things. Like, because it gets you out of your mind, because we've so many things on our mind and what we're thinking about, and it really takes you out of that, because you're going, oh god, you're kind of scared.
You just focus on what you're doing.
Exactly. So I think it just nearly wipes your mind for that few minutes. We actually cycled down to the beach that night.
I remember that it was quite late, and I think it was like 9 o'clock by the time we got in the water. It was like middle of summer, really bright. And I think then it was like just as like it was starting to get dark, but the moon was coming up, and there was like
the moon coming back.
And then we cycled back through like the lanes and everything. That was one of the best I think the days last summer.
We had a great day, and like it's just being in nature. We were on it like a high when we came back.
Yeah,
like,
it felt amazing, but it felt real like cleansed or something. Like it was real like, I don't know what, I can't even explain it, but like
just invigorated. You just felt like brand new.
Yeah, from the water and fresh air, and like I think that can do so much for the mind.
Oh yeah.
And body obviously, but yeah, I definitely think that's a big one. It's really good.
Just being outside, like I have now, sometimes I have earphones here because sometimes I don't want to talk to people. Like I'm a very chatty person, you know, anyone would say that, but then sometimes I just don't. I'm always meeting people.
You need to recharge.
Like, you know,
it's like you need to recharge.
Sometimes you just need to put earphones on, and because I just feels like it just helps me disconnect, and just taking a walk in nature. But more what works for me, like just going for a walk doesn't just work for me. What really works for me for self-care is, let's say, doing a hill walk or a hike, or getting out and doing something like that, because you get a sense of achievement as well. Like we did the Stairway to Heaven, which was gorgeous.
Yeah, that was a lovely day actually.
Such a nice day, and it creates lovely memories. But you're being outside, the fresh air, you're hungry. Bring nice. We brought a picnic with us.
You feel great afterwards. You do.
You feel amazing. So I think, you know, being in nature, you know, is a big self-care one, but maybe getting out of your comfort zone and doing something that's a bit harder, like a hill walk or a mountain climb. Or
yeah, that's true actually, because like you said, you get a sense of achievement afterwards.
Yes, exactly.
So it kind of again leads into my one, which I said move your body, because I was, like I said here, it never fails to make me feel better.
Yeah,
like
true.
I know sometimes, now I don't think it's for all the time, like if you're really tired, like and you know you've been tired because like you haven't slept and everything, like sometimes a sleep will do you better, because I don't fight through some things sometimes. But if you're like feeling like sometimes you're just feeling like kind of meh, and you're, you know, not feeling yourself, I think exercise, or just basically moving your body, if that's going to the gym for you, if that's going to a dance class, if that's like just going out for a walk, a jog, whatever. Yeah. It's so, you feel like, I know sometimes I literally feel like meh, and my thing is like, I used to be into going for walks, and I still am, but now I'm more so, I love my little home workouts, and I literally will like go into my room, close my door, and I have my little basket of like all my little gym stuff, and I'll just put on my favourite music, and then I'll think like, I'll do it for like a half an hour, and I don't see like an hour go past, and I do like my little weights or whatever it is. But I swear, then I get my shower, and I feel so good for my head. Yeah. Because again, I think you're focusing on something, like you're focused on something else, isn't like, you know, work or, you know, family stuff or whatever it is, and you're just like doing something for yourself. And I think it's just I'm just getting the gym, the active
I'm sure there's somebody who's seen that video.
Getting your gym clothes on and just
have similar interests.
Similar interests.
Another thing Grace likes to say, active wear, and then I showed her this YouTube video, and then she can't say it anymore. And similar interests is something that just cracks me up. But yeah, no, you're right. Sometimes it is just getting into your gym clothes.
Yeah, just starting, and you'll be surprised. Yeah. Yeah,
no, it is, and like that. But you see, it's because also it helps your body release endorphins.
Yes.
And obviously endorphins, like, you know, are the feel good hormone. But also gets everything working in your body.
Yeah, I love the thought of that. Like all your circulation, your blood flowing, and yeah, you feel really good.
Extra nutrients to your body, to your organs, because everything.
Yeah, because everything's are stagnant when you're like just sitting all day or standing all day or whatever it is. And when you actually like exercise or just move your body, it feels really good.
Yes, exactly. And yeah, we'd be big on, we're very active as people.
Yeah, definitely. We have an active lifestyle, but I think it is important then to take like aside time to like do something that you like to do.
Oh yeah, like for me it's the gym. Grace likes to do home workouts. I wish I was that disciplined, but I'm not. So yeah, it's whatever suits you, as Grace mentioned there, like even a dance class, or as I mentioned, a hill walk. Just find what works for you, because exercise definitely doesn't have to be boring. I have time is cook and nourish your body. So about 2 years ago now, I really got into cooking and healthy food, I guess.
Yeah, which is great for me.
And everybody else, because what happens is it ends up going really quick. Well, I'm not saying that I'm that great of a cook.
No, but you have your like things that other people love, and I just like it's your veggie pie. Yeah, what's it called?
Shepherdess
pie, and also the sweet and sour tempeh.
I love tempeh.
It's like my favourites. Yeah.
Whenever I ask Grace what would she like for dinner, sweet and sour tempeh. Our dog is barking again.
She's
swear to God.
fine. I can't do it anymore.
Yeah. We love them, but nights like tonight,
they're barking.
Yeah, they're driving us nuts. Anyway, and there's two sides to this, because I really enjoy cooking. It's very therapeutic. It makes me relax. Plus, you have something to be proud of at the end.
Yeah, you enjoy the meal better, I think, when like your friend made it. Like I don't know, there's something about it.
I think so too, because it's very satisfying. Plus, you know what's gone into it.
Yeah.
You can use the best of ingredients, and plus, I tend to, when I'm cooking, make healthy meals, so you're also nourishing your body as well. But I think you're dead right. You do enjoy it more. It's more satisfying.
Because you'll set the table. Like I think when you make a meal, like you'll actually put effort into like enjoying it and sitting down together and then appreciating it. Where if you're just like stick it in the microwave, take it out and throw it on the table, or you're just like you kind of
getting it over and done with.
It is, yeah. Where that you actually like you prepare it, you take the time. No, it's not. You're not always have the time, but I think when you make things like that as well, like I love having leftovers. Yeah. So you can have like like a 1 day or 2 days a week where you do that, and the next day then you can have your leftovers and you will do whatever. But
yeah, because you have food over the next day, so it helps you keeps you eating healthy. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. That's my next one.
That's a really good one, because actually that was again leading on to my one.
We actually did that. We did these separate.
We haven't done this on purpose, but I put as my next one is eat well, and I know we both definitely use this for self-care, because we know we'll say to each other, I haven't eaten well this week. I don't feel well. I don't feel good at myself. It affects how I just feel in general. So I definitely know that eating well is really important to me, to my self-care and feeling good.
Yeah, definitely. And the cooking process as well, I think.
Yeah, cooking. Yeah, just be prepared. But I enjoy, like, I'm a big muesli person. Like, you're very, like in the morning you'll have, like, your smoothie. I'm, like,
or eggs or avocado.
Oats. Yeah, like, you're real, like, eggs and, like, sourdough bread, avocado. I'm real, like, anything got to do with porridge or oats or muesli, I'm, like, all there. And I literally, like, love going out, like at night time and, like, putting in, what I put in this time, and, like, that's, like, in the evening, I put on some music and I, like, make my little prep my food. I love that.
That's self-care as well.
That's self-care, I suppose, yeah.
Exactly. Okay. All part of the process. Love it. Mine is have a treatment. Now, look, we're going to do a separate video on self-care and delve more deep into it, I think.
Yeah.
Kind of won't be a podcast, it's going to be a video podcast style, kind of discussing it more and why it's important, and a lot more kind of tips on what we do. These are just kind of our top 5. Well, for me, a big thing I do, and I really do this as self-care, is have treatments. I get my hair done every 4 weeks without fail. It's part of the reason is also because I'm quite grey and I want to keep my blue-black hair. I love my hair being dark, it's my natural colour. But anyway, I without fail get my hair done every 4 weeks. I put money aside and it's there to get my hair done, because my hair is one of the things that I just like to have my hair nice.
Yeah.
And it's time out for me.
Yeah.
And I know it's always coming up, and yeah, it means that I keep my hair nice, but then it's also time out for myself.
It affects how you feel on yourself then.
Yeah, no, not at all. I want to know what you're going to say there. It really does, and yeah, I can sit there, I can read and relax. Another thing is I get my nails done, so I get gel overlays, because I was sick. I can do nails, but I was sick of doing them all the time. They never looked right, so now I treat myself to a gel overlay.
They're fab.
And I love them. I have nude nails on at the moment.
Yeah. But
they last, normally, depending on what I'm doing, 3 weeks. So 3 weeks, so I'm doing them less, I have more time.
Yeah.
Plus, I really look forward to getting them done and picking out a new colour. And I feel nice all the time then, because my nails are always done.
Yes.
So major self-care. Plus it's time out, because you can't be on your phone getting your nails done. You can't even read a magazine. You just switch off and So for me,
Yeah.
getting treatments and even like putting money aside, getting a massage done, Reiki done, reflexology
Love
is a big
things like
thing
that.
I love.
Yeah, every now and again. When you feel you need it, you'll just...
Yeah, it's so good for your mind and for your body as well.
Yeah, and you feel good 'cause you're doing something for yourself.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's money definitely well spent. So they're my
Yeah,
tips.
that's really good.
But yeah, sorry.
My last one, I can't remember them too, but this one is one that I'm trying to practice more. I haven't been doing this long myself, but I think I was like reading a few places in the day and it kept popping up and I was like, I really should start practicing this. And I kind of, it's like just talking to yourself, but I wrote down like to not sweat the small stuff. And it's something that I really keep going. So I find myself when I start to get really, because I get worked up quite easily. I am a person like if I even have it like some people can handle loads of stuff, and I'm like, if I even get a few things that come on top of me, I get really stressed and I want them done now. And I try to say now, so let's say I'm doing something and then like, you know, someone has to do something, my phone's ringing, this, then I'm kind of getting, so like I actually get myself like worked up. Okay, great, Grace, is like anything going to happen if you don't answer the phone? Is anything going to happen if you just don't get to that person straight away? Because I find myself, I'm running to always like, if something else, I'll run and do that now, and I'll run here, and I just think that I run to things too quickly all the time. Yeah. And then I feel really bad in myself and I get really worked up when there's no real need. Like, is everybody going to be okay? Yes. Do you know what I mean? So I'm just trying, so self-talk and just don't sweat the small stuff. So when you feel yourself getting worked up, ask yourself, is it really necessary to get stressed over this, or is everybody going to be okay, really? Do you know what I mean? And then just bring yourself back.
That can be hard though at the start.
Really hard, you know, and I guess becoming aware of it's hard as well. Like I feel like literally if I feel things are like getting top of me, I can feel like my face getting red and I get myself getting kind of like, I find I put myself under a lot of pressure constantly.
Yeah, I completely agree, and feel like you're at everybody's like beck and call
right now, and you could be in the middle of trying to do something and you're like, I have to run right now, where it's like, especially because I notice when I'm in like, I'm over back to Jamaica a little bit, my husband's Jamaican, and I go over to their country and like, you know, someone will like ask you to do something straight away, no one's running. Like I find in Ireland, we're all like, you know, even we're at the counter paying for something in a shop and like I'm like, sorry because I'm taking too long to put money back in my purse, so I get myself at the counter.
That's because you have 5 people standing behind you like this, waiting on you to hurry up.
Exactly, and that's what I'm really aware of when I come home, and I put myself, you're like constantly like panicking and rushing, and over there it's like, you just take your time. No one, like you're just aware of yourself and what you're doing. So you know, if you have to just ignore that phone call for a second, I'll get there when I can. Ignore your phone.
So do one job at a time.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm going on.
We're always so hard on ourselves, aren't we? But I think it's a brilliant one. Sorry, I'm moving around because my feet keep going dead. Because we've been sitting here for quite a while now. But yeah, it's really, really true. I think, you know, it's easy to sweat the small stuff. Yeah. And we're really, really hard on ourselves and feel like we need to do everything right now. Yeah. When in fact we absolutely don't. And I find people have more respect for you when you say, yeah, I'll get back to you when I'm ready, and make sure you do get back. Yeah, it's when you're ready. Yes. But in your own time.
Very sorry, but I'll call you back in 5 minutes. I'm running back in 5 minutes, but yeah, like let yourself finish one thing sometimes
and do the next. Yeah. And you're more productive, you're happier. Yeah. And you get things done actually quicker and better. But I think that's a really good tip for self-care.
Thanks.
No, I think that's a brilliant one, because that's practicing self-care every single day. Yeah. I think it's easy to think of self-care as like taking a bath and you know, meditating and being in nature and doing all these things are really important, but we actually don't do them every day, whereas that's something you can actually implement every single day.
Yeah, true. I've literally only started, but straight away I feel myself like, as soon as I say to myself, Grace, is this really necessary to be like this stressed over like this little thing right now? And I kind of go, no, everybody's gonna be fine, everything's gonna be fine. There's no need to stress over this. And then I literally find myself, oh,
and you can breathe. Yeah. And get it all done.
Yeah, and get it all done.
With ease and grace.
Yeah, with ease and grace. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
Is that you? Have you got one more? No?
No. That it? I'm done.
Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed our video. Thanks so much for watching.
Yeah, thanks so much for watching.
And we'll hopefully, we don't know what our next video is going to be, but we'll think about it. And yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I hope you got something from this video. Like I said, we will be delving more into this at a later date, why self-care is so important. Yeah. And we probably will talk more about, you know, like not to sweat the small stuff and being so hard on yourself. We're going to get more into that kind of end of things as well. But thanks so much for watching.
And if you like this video, give it a like.
And subscribe if you like us. We're very, very grateful to everyone who's already subscribed
Yeah, thank you so
to
much.
us as well. Yeah, thank you.
And even just had a
thank you.
watch, thank you.
Yes, exactly. For any support whatsoever, thank you so
Yeah.
much. We really appreciate it, and we will be uploading videos once a week.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for the next one.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Hi, Mom.
You're ready now. Hi, everybody.
Oh,
just
not like